And let's keep it going. Your next comic, please welcome Mel De Silva.
I don't know them. Hello. Apparently I channel Mrs. Doubtfire when I'm a bit nervous. I actually didn't know that. My name is Mel. Lots of people ask me if that's short for Melissa or Melanie. It's not. It's short for melodrama. My parents were very insightful. All of my health professionals are here, which wouldn't be a problem if I invited them. And if they didn't have straitjackets. My doctor has me on an enormous dose of lithium. That makes me very, very thirsty, and I drink about 6 litres of water a day. I've actually managed to get a part-time job with the riot police as a water cannon. Yeah, I can see the class of joke you're laughing at. I don't think it's missed me. I used to see a psychiatrist once a week, but I gave that up. It's only been a year and I've saved enough for a flat. In Barangaroo. I met with my doctor and I asked her, "Do you think I'm still sick?" She sighed and then she yelled out, "Take that chicken off your head and put some clothes on!" Then she got all obsessed with how I broke into her house in the first place. I still don't know what she thinks. My doctor is actually a published poet, which ordinarily wouldn't worry me as much as I hate poetry. But she writes all of my medical certificates as limericks. The last one read, "Here is a woman called Mel. Her bipolar is causing her hell. She needs a week off till the voices go soft and the delusions of God go as well." Luckily, that sort of thing works in my workplace. They're very relaxed. I've been working there for 14 and a half years now, and the boss says if I keep turning up, she will pay me soon. One of my tasks at work is to help students who have been caught cheating in exams. I had this guy turn up to a chemistry exam, and he snuck in a laptop. He got caught when the invigilator went over to him and he was playing World of Warcraft. In the dean's meeting afterwards, the dean said, "What did you think you were doing?" And he said, "Oh, it's impossible to play that game on paper." When I was a student, I was very, very poor, but I was also very, very ethical. So I only ever stole recycled toilet paper, fair trade coffee, and cars that were economical on petrol. I found myself an online store that said 50% off everything. And I thought, great, cheap clothes. Clothes are very important to me. As you can tell, I picked this t-shirt because when I first saw it, I cacked. However, 50% off clothes. So I thought, great. Then they sent me a pair of jeans with only one leg. I've been walking around corners ever since. Recently, I fell over, down some stairs, very dramatic, broke my ankle. It was very, very painful and very, very inconvenient. But the good thing was legitimately being able to ask someone to hold my crutch while I sat on the bus. Do you see what I mean by the class of joke? if I'd known. My best friend moved into a perfect flat, except for the fact that it didn't have a bath. So I said, no problem. Come use my bath anytime you want. But I didn't mean to keep her drinks cold for her housewarming party. It was very challenging having all of that glass floating around my naked body. Clearly a slow learner. I had an ex-girlfriend who once said to me, "Talk derby to me." So I went out and became a roller derby commentator. I've been doing... Yeah, I know, there's some over there and some over there. I can't remember my joke now, thanks. You see me looking at this list, you think it's my list of jokes. It's not. It's milk, bread, eggs. All right, where were we? Talk derby to me. Yes, okay. I went out and became a roller derby commentator. It's been 5 years now, and I've only just figured she didn't say derby after all. There is something about being a roller derby commentator, and that is I am constantly surrounded by hot, smart women. They're the derby girls cheering for themselves, just so you know. There's actually no punchline to that joke. I really am just bragging. I went snorkeling with a bunch of roller derby women. And so we did the safety course beforehand. And the dude says, "Don't touch the turtles. And if you see a shark, swim away faster than the person next to you." Now, I wasn't surprised when I got bitten. I was surprised that it was by another tourist, because I thought lunch was included in the price. You probably can't tell. No, I am pretty dressed up tonight, actually. I like to put my best self forward. So when my best friend came back from overseas, she was away for like 3 months, I thought I'd get dressed up, and I wore a suit. But I do have bipolar, so I also wore a pink tutu, a glitter bow tie, and a big top hat. And while I was standing at the airport, now, just as an aside, I get profiled a lot more being Asian than I did in that get-up. While I was waiting at the airport, I had all these people come up and ask me questions. One guy said, "Which gate do I need to go to catch my plane?" Another guy came up to me and said, "Why is my plane delayed?" Another woman came up to me and said, "How long have you been a pilot for Jetstar?" And when my friend finally got off the plane, and believe me, it was a long time, she ran up to me and she said, "Oh my God, you look so funny. You're off your meds, aren't you?" That was 3 days ago and I still haven't slept, so I better go before things get crazy. Thank you so much.